Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Tuesday, February 14th.
Oh, you got it. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. One more away from the clouds. Don't get away from the clouds.
That's what it sounded like as deputies rescued a driver who was trapped following a fiery crash involving a tractor-trailer. Amy Cherry has details on this incredible story.
It happened on State Road 100 East in front of a car dealership in Palm Coast at 3 a.m. Sunday. Deputies arrived on scene to find a gray sedan had crashed into the rear of a tractor-trailer and caught fire. Sheriff Rick Staley says a passenger was found lying on the road outside the vehicle while the driver was trapped.
One deputy grabbed his fire extinguisher to start beating back the flames while the other deputy and citizens were able to force open the door and get the injured driver out of the car. Without a doubt, this team effort by citizens and our deputies saved this man's life.
Both the driver and the passenger were hospitalized. Their conditions aren't known. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. At a workshop yesterday, the Flagler Beach City Commission narrowed its list of candidates for the interim city manager position down to 3. The commission eliminated Jerry Cameron, the former Flagler County administrator, and Kim Carney, a former Flagler Beach City commissioner, from the list. The remaining candidates are John Drago, Mike Abels, and Katrina Powell. The commission will now pause for a week before making a final decision. A longtime community servant declares his candidacy for the 19th District State Representative seat in 2024.
Current Flagler County Commissioner Donald O'Brien discussed why he's running.
I saw it as a natural extension of my service to the community and been involved since I moved here back in 1990 in lots of different organizations. I like digging into things like the nuts and bolts of the budget and understanding the strategic plan of the county and being the eyes and ears for the folks that I represent.
O'Brien doesn't consider himself as a politician.
I don't understand. Well, I do understand. I mean, it's in our culture. If you step up to be involved in politics, you're going to be open to personal criticism and probably unfair judgments about you because it's very superficial when those things happen. But you have to be tough and you have to have the courage of your convictions.
As for the current 19th District State Representative,
it's going to be tough. You don't replace Paul Renner. You continue to support the good things that are going on in the state legislature. I fully support and back and behind Governor DeSantis and all the things he's doing from pretty much top to bottom.
For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Rich Petchke.
Flagler County Administrator Heidi Petito has kicked off the formal budget procedure with a pair of meetings to go over the guidelines and expectations for the coming year. Petito says top of the list for Board of County Commissioners is to hold the line on expenses, provide more transparency for the public, and to engage citizens before finally adopting the budget on September 19th. However, Petito says when planning the next budget, there is a degree of uncertainty.
I think it's just the state of the economy, not knowing what that's going to do. You know, you look at interest rates going up, you look at fuel prices, cost of food, cost of materials. So it's really just a combination of all those things. You really don't know, what's going to happen. I think that you see the housing market starting to slow down a little bit. You don't see as much construction. And when you look at your ad valorem or your property tax, most homeowners have homesteads, so you're capped at how much you can increase. So really, you rely heavily on new construction, as that new source of, revenue. So, it's kind of a little bit of uncertainty as we move forward, but I think we're in a good position. I think that our board has done a great job with their policies and set aside, enough money for reserves to get us through. And, I think we're in a good spot.
Petito says they continue to save where they can, and as a coastal community, they want to ensure we continue to strengthen our reserves and have an effective financial plan. It may be Valentine's Day, but February is more than the month of love.
It's also National Children's Dental Health Month. We told you yesterday about the Florida Department of Health Flagler's dental clinic, but how do you get in? Lisa Sanchez is the operations manager for the clinic.
We see children under the age of 21 who are on Medicaid. If you're on Florida Healthy Kids, we see children ages 5 to 18 on Florida Healthy Kids. Give us a call.
You can listen to Flagler Health Matters on WNZF Saturday mornings at 11:30 or on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, healthy teeth and healthy eating. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.